So now Terra can jump across. Oh, she was standing on the jump square. So switch number 1. Switch number 2, and that, my friends, is the Phoenix Cave. And the reason we came through this cave... So, just so you don't have to learn the hard way, this glowy bit over here, up in the top corner of the screen there, that little pink star thing that you can see, kind of half of, if you come all the way back to the Phoenix Cave a second time, all that does is warp you out of the cave back to the entrance. That's it. That's all it's there for. That's just to get you out of the cave in case you come... In case you come into the cave without the teleport spell. That's it. I learned that the hard way because I'm like, oh, there's a cool thing there, but you can't get to the cool thing on your first pass through the cave because of this cutscene we're about to trigger. So I came all the way through the cave a second time, thinking it would, I don't know, be something cool, but no, it just warps you out. That's all it does. But we're about to get a lot of fat loot. Quite a bit. Somebody's poisoned. Cyan, god damn it. He's like the butt monkey of our team. I love him, but... So here's why we're here in the Phoenix Cave. How Locke got through the cave all on his own with these incredibly powerful monsters without somebody to stand on switches for him, I have no idea. But there was a cutscene in the World of Balance that we skipped. Locke's girlfriend Rachel, a long time ago, they went treasure hunting together. She fell off a bridge, cracked her skull, lost her memories. Her parents got mad at him, threw him out of the house. But a guy in town apparently preserved Rachel's life. This guy here, specifically, preserves Rachel's life unnaturally, using, I guess, these flowers in the room. But Locke heard about this magical healing Esper, the Phoenix, that can revitalize itself when it dies, and thought that maybe, just maybe, he could use that to bring Rachel back. It's kind of similar to... And the Phoenix Esper doesn't work. The Magicite's too cracked and it shatters. So the Phoenix Esper essentially dies. But then Rachel... It has just enough life force left to give her enough time to say goodbye. And then I guess her spirit becomes the new Phoenix. Phoenix is then reborn as an Esper you can then equip. And it's a little bit similar, I mean, I didn't know this at the time, but it's a little bit similar to the Phoenix plot in Final Fantasy V. How you go to get the Phoenix summon spell, and Lena's pet dragon has to die, and then is reborn as the Phoenix. So that's 2 games in a row where something important to one of the heroes has to die. Something that was already close to death. Something that, in Final Fantasy V, the dragon is injured and sick or something. The dragons in Final Fantasy V are pretty sickly creatures, just across the board. But the Phoenix Esper is one of the most important Espers in the game. Because Phoenix, first of all, it teaches Curaga at a very rapid rate. Much more rapid than Lakshmi does. So more of our characters will be able to cast Curaga. It's also the only Esper that teaches the Arise and Re-Raise spells. Arise brings a dead dude back to life at full health. Re-Raise gives them a buff where if they die, they immediately hop back up. And we get Locke back. And who doesn't love Locke? And a little something else from this side quest. Once we push through the rest of this talkie-talkie. And that's my last character, kids. This is We have the whole gang back together. But there is the matter of all those nasty, empty treasure boxes in the Phoenix Cave. But Locke is going to do us a solid. What you got for us, buddy? X-Potion, Phoenix Down, X-Ether, Elixir, Flame Shield, Valiant Knife. All the treasures from the Phoenix Cave. Valiant Knife is a very cool weapon. It does more damage the less health you have. I think that's... I think it has the same basic formula as the ultimate weapon, but it's the lower your health, the better, instead of the higher. But it has the same property as the ultimate weapon in that it ignores defense. So, Valiant Knife, pretty useful. Also, we're going to take Loke on a little adventure. Who's my lowest right now? Who's my lowest? I mean, besides Strago, who's never going to go into the party again. Looks like 26s have it. Alright. So it looks like Moog is coming. And Gua is coming. Okay, here's our team. So, Miss Celeste, what are you learning, Madame? Actually, I don't care what you're learning. I'm giving you Phoenix. And it teaches Faraga at a more rapid rate than you can get from Valagramanda. Mr. Gao, go with Bismarck. Mr. McGoggle. I mean, this isn't going to super matter. But, oops. You should have some decent spells, because you were in the... Yeah, you played around the world balance a lot. Did you finish Modwin? No, you finished Shiva and Ramu. Let's go ahead and... I don't know what I want him to do, really. You know what? Midgar Stormer is a good one. Go with the hit points. You get a Genji Glove because you got some good stuff you can use. You get a Hero Ring. Wing Edge, really? No, I want the Valiant Knife. Let's give you your... Where's the Growth Egg? There it is. Take that back. Go ahead and take the Ultimate Weapon. I could just throw on the Moogle Charm here, but... I'd rather get a little bit of experience for what we're about to do. Like, this is a lot of work for a little tiny bit of experience, but it's all good. In fact, let's see if we can't try out our new relic that we just got. Let's see if we'll get the opportunity. Alright, so now we're going to fly back to Narshe, because now we can finish looting the place. All of the shops and everything in Narshe were locked. And he said, you're going to need some kind of treasure hunter in order to make anything happen here. I noticed that Moogaloo is low on magic points, actually. Oh, wait a minute. We gotta... Dragonhorn's not going to work without the Dragoon Boots, Brickroad. It's just not going to work. I think it's the only relic in the game that requires both slots, basically, to work. I'm pretty sure this is still here, right? In fact, all these people are still here. So Narshe is still kind of populated. Alright, so he's going to open up all these doors. I think we want to just open up the armor shop and the relic shop, perhaps? Not 100% sure. Oh, there you go, jump. So, actually, probably these Garms are all going to die before Maw gets a chance to land. And you know, the experience here isn't great anyway. I don't know. I wasted everybody's time by equipping this team, I guess. This is the item shop. Actually, I don't remember which shop. I think it's the weapon and relic shop, but I'm not certain about that. You know what? We're going to show it off right here. Go ahead and jump. Go ahead and jump, my man. You steal. See what you can get. Nothing. Excellent work. We're just waiting on Mog now. That should be the name of this video, Waiting on Mog. So there you go. Double jump action. Pretty good, right? I mean, it actually is really good if you get, like if you hit the enemy's elemental weakness. No, this is the wrong shop. But it's kind of a cool thing, and pretty much only Mog and Edgar can do it. And Edgar's always using a chainsaw instead, so... why not show it off a little bit? But Locke is a particularly good choice for the Ultima weapon, because if he's high enough level and his HP is in like the middling range, he'll get the max damage, here we go, off both the Ultima weapon and the Valiant Knife. The old man has an Esper for us, and he wants to ask us, do you want it as a Magicite, or do you want to turn it into a sword? And go ahead and leave your answer in the comments for what I should do. And I'm going to ignore it, because I recorded this months ago, and I'm going to take the Magicite. If you take the sword, the Ragnarok sword is one of the best weapons in the game, hands down. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and just give... You're still learning that. It teaches Ultima at ×1. Pretty good. Locke's not going to be able to do anything useful with Ultima, so we're not going to give it to him. But if you take that sword and bet it at the Colosseum and win, the sword you win is called the Illumina. Or it was. It's called something different in this version, and I'm not sure what it's called in this version, because again, I almost never take it. I always take the Magicite. Actually, I'm going to go with Lightbringer. It's probably Lightbringer. I'm betting. If I was a betting man, I would say Lightbringer. But anyway, is even more powerful than Ragnarok. And for years, this raged as a debate. Like, which sword should you take? Which one is more powerful? Which one is more useful? But the cool thing about Final Fantasy VI Advance, which is what we're playing, is the very last boss has multiple stages to it, and one of the final phases of the last boss you can steal from. There's the armor shop down there, and you can steal from one half. You can steal an Ultima weapon. So if you really wanted to, you could steal an Ultima weapon and give your character 2 Ultima weapons to fight the last phase of the last boss with. The other part, you can steal a Ragnarok. So if you take the Magicite in Advance, you can have both, the sword and the stone. Because on the SNES version, after you killed the last boss, you couldn't save. That was it. It rolled the credits, and then you had to reset the game. In Advance, after you beat the last boss, it asks, do you want to save your game? And if you say, why yes, by Jove, I would love to save my game. Oh, wait a minute. This is also the wrong shop. It's alright, I'm going to keep unlocking houses until we find it. It'll be great. Maybe the inn. We haven't been in the inn yet, I don't think. When you reload your game, I think it just puts you outside Kefka's Tower, and you're in pretty much the same game state. Like, nothing can really change after during the last boss fight, except for items you use out of your inventory and items you steal from the boss. So you can effectively farm Ragnaroks and Ultima weapons all you want. We've already been in here. If you just fight the last boss several times. Is there even an inn in this town? There's also the Elder's house up there. Maybe that's where I need to go. Looking for just one more house here. Is it the relic shop? Nah. Nah, bro. Alright, let's check the Elder's house. I didn't think it was the Elder's house, but I wasn't sure either. We'll check. Here's what we'll do. We'll check the Elder's house, and if it's not here, I'm gonna put on Malulu's charm. Because I mean, the experience here just isn't worth it. They want you to come to Narshe pretty early in the world of Ruin. Like we're beyond this experience at this point. Did I check the clock? Yeah, we must have already got that clock. All right, Mog. Do your thing that's super useful. Put on your Malulu's charm. I assume Malulu is dead. I assume Malulu died when the world ended, along with hundreds of thousands of other people. Alright, so where have I not... There is an inn. It's got to be the inn. It's the only building we haven't gone into. And the inn in this town is redundant because there's a healing pot anyway. No, it's not the inn. One of these towns has like a dying man, or one of these buildings rather, has a dying man who gives you a thing. It's not Arvis's house, is it? Wait, what's this house up here? What's his house next door here? Oh, it's the armor shop. Item shop was just one room, correct? I know I'm driving you guys crazy right now, because everybody else knows exactly where to go, I'm sure. And I can't remember for the life of me. And we've already done this guy. This friggin' guy. Oh, he's got a bed for us, too. So there's there's two ways to heal up here. You can use the healing pot, or you can hop in this guy's bed, I suppose. Narshe is this guy's home. Okay then. I did you guys a favor and just looked it up, and I'm just dumb. There's just a staircase here to a house that I haven't opened yet. Just an unmarked house. And you can see it's even got a basement level down here. So I knew the guy we were looking for was in a basement. And he's given us the cursed shield. Best, worst shield in the game. Easily. Alright, we're done here. I mean, I'm glad we had this extra few minutes running laps around Narshe just to hang out, you know, you and me. But we'll get back to business tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you then. Shoutouts to Toodles team for sponsoring this video, and to everybody who helps make my channel possible by supporting me on Patreon.